is a presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Blackmore. We are Ohio.
Final performance for the Wine and Golders before Christmas, presented by AT&T Ubers. They're not home for the holidays, but they are gladly home tonight, taking on the New York Knicks for the third of four meetings. And tonight, New York without Carmelo Anthony because of an ankle sprain. So the Cavs going to keep on keeping on. Since the acquisition of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert nearly a year ago, the Cavs have gone 66-26. That's a 72% win clip, third best in the NBA over that span of time, including the playoffs, and Kyrie Irving making his second appearance tonight, probably a same kind of minutes that he played the other night against the Philadelphia 76ers. Merry Christmas to you and yours, everybody. I'm Fred McLeod along with Mr. Cavalier Austin Carr. LeBron James continues to attack the rack this season. Highest rate of attempts for him in his career, almost 10 a game, second only to Andre Drummond, and I know you love that.
I love that, Fred, because LeBron can play more than just the outside game. And when he's playing inside, and in the way the offense is run, he's always caught in there with one man. You cannot stop LeBron James around the basket with one person, and because the offense has a certain flow to it and they move the ball, he's getting a lot of these opportunities.
And courtesy of Fox Vision, you see the effect here.
Well, everybody is occupied. Everybody has somewhere to go, and that leaves LeBron one-on-one, and there's nobody that's going to stop him when he has a one-on-one.
In fact, he's number 4 in the league in finishing in the rim at 71%. And defensively, by the way, he's been a big part of this too, as the Cavs are now up to number 6 in defensive rating. You can see the points allowed per 100 possessions. That's what the coaches and general managers look at. But number 6, that tells you they're coming.
Well, because one thing for sure, their defense leads to their offense. So to me, LeBron is very solid and also on the defensive end of the floor.
So stay tuned. It's going to be fun here tonight as the Cavaliers try to go into the Bay Area for that little get-together with, I forget what team it is. Oh, yeah, Golden State coming up on Christmas Day, but some business first to attend to.
Starting at one guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. Starting at the other guard from St. Benedict, number 5, J.R. Smith. He's starting at center, and he's from Russia, number 20, Timofey Mozgov. Starting at the 1 forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. Your Cavaliers are led by head coach David Blatt. One more time, make some
So the Cavs, who continue to improve defensively, as we talked about. In fact, in terms of points allowed, they're now number 3 in the NBA, allowing just over 95 points a game. So David Blatt is pleased with that, if you heard him in the Cavaliers Live pregame. For the Knicks, Jose Calderon, along with their third leading scorer, Arron Afflalo in the backcourt. Lance Thomas makes his second start of the season, made 37 starts last year, in for Carmelo Anthony. Kristaps Porziņģis has New Yorkers gone mad with his possible future. They really love the big-time exploits of the rookie so far. Robin Lopez, nice pickup in the offseason for second-year head coach Derek Fisher. Well-decorated as a player, 5 championship rings, of course. And you combine with the rings won by Phil Jackson and Kurt Rambis on their staff. 36 rings combined as he's tried to change the culture with a little less of the triangle offense this year than last season. But we know how tough he was as a player, a great, great leader, and now transforming that as a head coach. Our Elk injury report. Carmelo Anthony, as we mentioned, out with the ankle sprain, and Kyle O'Quinn, a guy who gives him some help off the bench, out with an ankle sprain as well. Let's go back to the injury a couple of the other night. Friendly fire, as it turned out. Watch from the right side of your picture as he's kicked inadvertently in the side of the ankle by Robin Lopez. And if this is a playoff game, I think he would be out there. I'm just conjecturing. But they know that over the long haul, they want to get him back on the floor healthy. And while he would dearly love to play against his buddy LeBron James, I think it's a prudent decision to hold him out tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And the way he performs with this team, without Carmelo, they'll be a much faster team. They will operate up and down the floor more because Thomas has been a good replacement so far.
And it's interesting you say that. Fast breaking, they're dead last in the scoring of fast break points. And the Cavs, conversely, are coming off their best fast breaking effort of the season, as they had 31 fast break points against Philadelphia on Sunday afternoon. So can the Cavs win their 6th in a row heading into Oakland? We'll find out. They have been very mindful not to at all talk or look ahead to the Warrior game, knowing that, hey, this is the next team up. And the Knicks, we all know what happened in here opening night a year ago. You can't take these guys for granted.
You're right, and I think they learned from the playoffs last season that you have to take each game separately. You can't look ahead.
So Mozgov and Lopez jumping up. And the one-time Knicks center, Mozgov, wins it. And we are underway. Glad you're aboard here on Fox Sports Ohio as the Cavaliers go to work. Kevin Love flares out and hits the first shot.
Cavaliers come right out. They double screen with a guard on the bottom. The guard didn't want to step out, and Kevin Love dots the I.
Porziņģis at 7-3, matched up with Kevin Love on this end of the floor. This Porziņģis inside, couldn't complete. Nice challenge by Mozgov, and the Cavs get it back. Unless they change their mind, and they may.
Cavs like to come out and run this play. Double screen with the guard on the bottom. He has to make a decision. Mismatch. Love turns around and dots the I.
Easy shot for him as New York does indeed keep the ball. Afflalo just gave up way too much size against Love. Afflalo ducks inside, missed the lefty. Normally a pretty good finisher. Here comes LeBron going downhill, looking at 3 blue shirts. Love flares out for 3. He's got the first 5 of the game.
LeBron James and Kevin Love starting to hook up consistently.
Kevin came to the ball game shooting 37% outside the arc. Love now defending Porziņģis on the block. Calderon to Lopez. Can hook either hand. That time he went to the right. And more often than not will hook with his left hand, his offhand.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. He and his brother both are very solid NBA centers.
Both first-round picks. One of 7 NBA twins in league history. Now both playing in New York. One for Brooklyn, one for New York. Mozgov against Lopez. Still has his dribble. Sends it. Too much rim. Kevin Love, the rebound, beat 4 Knicks. Missed a jump hook.
If he's inside battling, the only yellow shirt, gold shirt in there amongst 3 Knicks.
Lopez again, same spot, same shot, this time a miss. Mozgov came away with LeBron verbally directing traffic on the break, and the ball kicked out of bounds by the Knicks.
And so you can see LeBron motioning to Big T. Instead of cutting in front of him on the break, cut on the outside of him. Kevin going up for the rebound amongst the Knicks, doing a good job of being physical inside.
That's why he's a number 4 in NBA rebounding, number 3 among Eastern Conference bigs. Disconnection there. Back from the Knicks. Calderon picked up by LeBron James. Thomas, pretty good post player, and he scored it.
Yeah, Thomas is filling well when Carmelo's been out. Really playing well as of late. Solid, about 15 a game. He's been coming playing pretty good.
Yeah, and he's hit 8 of his last 9 threes. He's really expanded his game. 5-4. Calderon expected the back cut by Kyrie Irving.
They want to try to keep him out of that middle.
Good luck, right? Off the screen. Mid-range of Kyrie, like a layup for him.
That's what they want to try to stop, is to keep him out of that middle. His mid-range game is one of the best in the league. He and Mo Williams both very solid.
Porziņģis sends a 3 and hits it. And he has really been struggling outside the arc. He was 3 of his last 21 coming in. But as I mentioned, a huge crowd favorite in New York. As he's shown a lot of toughness, a lot of perseverance.
Yeah, that's what I like about him, Fred. He's shown that he will compete.
7 apiece. Got a defensive 3-second violation on Lopez. So the Cavs will get a free one. Lopez, one of those guys with a great sense of humor. As you get another look at Irving's open look.
They're trying to keep him out of this position, but he's too smart to stay out of that position and knocks it down.
Kevin Love hits it. We'll have that particular camera ISO'd on elements of this game all night long. Courtesy Fox Vision.
when he catches you on the wrong side of the pick, he can go either or, left or right way, and he can pull up for that jump shot.
Here comes Irving. Backside to Love this time. Porziņģis with that length. Mozgov in deep. Going to work. Nice job not to force it. JR sends it. Too firm. Rebound to Lopez.
See, the Cavs have a whole different rhythm they have to get into now with everybody out here. They got to get used to that. It's going to take them 4 or 5 games to get used to the rhythm.
Lance Thomas off the fake. And the ball roll off his palm. And the Cavaliers get it back.
I mean, even though they're whole now and they have everybody in uniform, there's another rhythm that has to be established, both coming off the bench and starters.
How long do you think it'll take?
About 4 or 5 games before they get used to it.
Here comes Irving, spinning inside, blocked by Lopez, great help. And the New Yorkers come away with it. Afflalo jumps, missed it. Normally pretty good along those corner shots. Here comes Irving. Played first 4 minutes of the game the other night. Backside, J.R. Smith run off the spot. Floats. And scores! J.R.'s gone to that floater more and more this year.
Boy, they're moving that ball well. What I like, LeBron, he stays still, so his man had to stay on him, which gave J.R. room to make that move.
Great point, AC. 3 assists now for the Cavs. Actually 4 assists. Porziņģis jumps. Rebound to Kevin Love.
That must be a luxury to be able to shoot any shot you want and don't worry about people blocking it.
Shovel feed, Love. In rhythm, missed it. LeBron back tapped it, but Kyrie had vacated. He says, my bad. And Irving will come off the floor.
Kyrie, a nice reverse pivot over to the corner. JR with a nice floating shot. And by the fact that LeBron stayed high, his defender couldn't help out on that play.
So LeBron was reading that as it was developing.
Making sure he gave his teammates some space.
Pace and space. Very common theme for teams around the NBA. Porziņģis hits a 2.
You should never have a problem with any shot because you can't block his shot. He can take his time every time and get the shot he wants.
Some wonder if he could be a next generation of Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk wouldn't go there specifically, but he says he's awfully talented. And of course, taller than Dirk. Mozilla's back. 12-9 Cavaliers.
He found the proper angle. And Kyrie delivers it and he throws the hammer down.
A little more than 5 minutes into this one. 12-9. Matthew Dellavedova's going to check in. Irving had to stay on the floor. Porziņģis had a challenge. Nice D by Kevin Love right there with him, but a second chance for the guys in blue. Lopez, always a good passer. Ball knocked away by Irving. Now Kyrie will come off the floor. But listen and watch Mozgov. Our Quicken Loans engineered to amaze. Smash.
Moving the ball, moving bodies. Good things happen.
And you can tell he's feeling physically better.
Oh yeah, that was a quick move there.
And a bounce in his step. Sure, a lot of Knicks fans wouldn't mind having him back in New York, but ain't gonna happen. He belongs in the CLE. But Kevin Love off to the early quick start. Cavaliers lead by 3 early on Fox Sports Ohio.
Welcome back inside the Q, where the Cavs lead the Knicks by 3 here in the first quarter. And a week ago today, Iman Shumpert gained a new nickname, Dr. Shump. That would be as his fiance unexpectedly went into labor, leaving Shump no choice but to deliver his own baby girl. We'll hear from Shump coming up later in the broadcast, but first, former teammate, forever friend Carmelo Anthony giving props this morning to the man who delivered his greatest assist.
That's my hero, man. I'll take my hat off to him for that. That's my hero, man. I wasn't going to do it. I mean, I don't know how he did it. You know, he had the baby, he had the phone, it was a speaker. He was, I don't know. I probably would have panicked. So it takes a strong man to deliver something like that. He's a good defender too, so of course he got some good hands. So they came in handy that night.
Without question, some of the best hands in the NBA as LeBron James scores. But Melo texted Iman right after the birth and said that same thing. You were my hero.
Yeah, well,
Pretty cool.
I gave him a nickname. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Thomas lost it. So we got a Cavalier foul.
Fouls on the Cavaliers, number 23, LeBron James.
So LeBron picks up the foul.
They're trying to get to the baseline. LeBron tried to get defense from behind. He gets called for the foul.
Deep corner. Line driver doesn't go from Afflalo. Rip down rebound for Kevin Love. Here comes Matthew Dellavedova. Excellent floor spacing for the Cavs early on. Mozgov's baseline was cut off. Almost walked. And it was blocked by Lopez.
Got to go stronger than that. If you're going to deal with a guy that size and that strength, you got to take it to him strong.
Lance Thomas jumps and hits the long two.
Lance Thomas.
Talk about a self-made player. This guy undrafted. Was a part of that three-team deal with OKC in New York that brought Shumpert and J.R. Smith here. And he's worked hard. And again, LeBron James, as we talked about at the top of the telecast, how he continues to look for those opportunities.
Getting those point-blank shots, just moving without the ball. Whole different game LeBron's playing now.
Again, his 71% success rate at the rim in the top 5 of the NBA. Lopez missed the push jump shot. LBJ at the elbow. Against Thomas, long arm defender, played at Duke. LeBron center. Easy rebound for Porziņģis. Jose Calderon off that screen. Always been very good at the mid-range game.
Cavaliers off to another slow start in the first quarter. That's becoming their MO. Slow starts.
16-15. Remember, the Cavs trailed by 4 after one against Philadelphia, then blew them out. LeBron was held on the cut-through in the lane. But that foul on Thomas.
As a defender, that's the one thing you hate, Fred, is when a team that moves the ball and has patience. Because that guy had to guard LeBron from one side of the floor all the way to the other, and he just knew he couldn't stay in that position right there. Look at him. He's holding, he's pushing, he's doing everything. And the Cavs are having patience to let LeBron get in position, and that's the key.
Exhibit A of not allowing freedom of movement, which is what the NBA, of course, changed and opened up the game several years ago with that idea in mind. Swing to Shumpert on the floor. Dr. Shump drains it for 3.
The most interesting man in the world, deep in the tube.
19-15, coming up on 3 minutes to go. And of course, Porziņģis drains a 3.
It's hard to defend that one.
So much for a cold 3-point stroke. Inside, LeBron James attacking again.
Boy, he is very good, Fred, at understanding when to attack to help his teammate out, and he always gets a layup out of it.
So it's 21-18. Calderon, left-handed dribble picked up by Kevin Love. Porziņģis had that one rattle out. You got Thompson, Love, and James up front for David Black. LeBron James.
Woo-hoo, dance on him,
Oh, the
LeBron.
string. Going to work. Spins into a pass. Here comes Shumpert, bouncing. And missing. Kevin Love plucked it away. Wants to go back up. And he does and draws the foul.
Cavaliers are doing exactly what they should do. Give each other opportunities to make plays by moving the ball and moving bodies.
So a timeout on the floor. Comes just under 3 minutes to go as the Cavaliers have that pill hopping so far. 9 assists and 9 field goals. That's 100%. Cavaliers 9 of 17 shooting so far for 53%. Knicks are 8 of 18, 44%. Racing's most iconic play centers a new era. Now forever, the Daytona 500. This February 21st. Tickets on sale now at Daytona500.com. And heck, you could race outdoors at Mid-Ohio with the weather we have had so far.
It's been great, hasn't it?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Cavs will head to the West Coast tomorrow and get set for the 4 games in 5 nights. They'll play the Warriors, Blazers back-to-back, have a day off, then play Phoenix and Denver back-to-back. So a tough trip. Their first foray out west.
Yeah, that is a tough trip.
They'll be home for 6 days and then back out again for a 6-city tour that'll start in Washington.
The tough part of the schedule for the Cavs coming up.
Yep. You know, a good thing for you fans, too, to follow at home, it's kind of a formula that coaches many times use, and that's the combination of road wins minus home losses. That usually tells you when a team is doing well. And right now, the Cavaliers are 3rd best in the league in that department, +5 when you factor in their 6 road wins, minus 1 home court loss. Golden State leads the way, and San Antonio number 2 overall. So it's usually a pretty good barometer of how things are going. 23-18.
Cavaliers extending their defense, forcing the Knicks to play out a little bit further from the basket.
Porziņģis swings it out, but Dellavedova batted it out of bounds. Richard Jefferson off the bench for the Cavs. And Mo Williams will check in. So now we're finally seeing the Cavaliers home. For the first time this season, David Blatt literally has 12, 13 guys he could go to.
Right, and using them is going to be the key. How he used them, and that's what I think he's getting out of tonight. He's trying to see how he wants to substitute.
With Sasha Cowan and Joe Harris, the only guys not dressed. Williams, there's that man again, Iman Shumpert, with that quick-handed strip. He does it at least once or twice a game.
The best in the league at doing that, Fred.
Kawhi Leonard very good as well. Those two guys, there, quick hand there as he stayed involved in the play. Another chance for the Wine and Golders. Mo against Kevin Seraphin. Sends it. Got it! Oh, so many weapons.
Mo Williams doing his thing. He knew he had a big guy on him. He just took his time and knocked it down.
So the lead is 7. But so much depth in this Cavalier ball club, we finally get to see it. In game 26, Seraphin on the miss. Jefferson. Switched upon by Calderon. Porziņģis picks up Dellavedova, wants a screen. Open space, Deli. Got it for 3. He continues to be lights out on deep shots.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is this what we're going to have? My goodness. Deli is deep in the queue.
Over the last 13 games, he's shooting 54% outside the arc. That's tops in the NBA.
Oh, he's off the chart now. He feels and he knows he belongs.
Calderon backdoor cutting, though. Nicely done by the Knicks.
Miscommunication on defense.
Is that all it was?
That's all it was. That time Tristan should have backed off and guarded him, because the guy that's guarding him is not going to score from that point.
Weave out front for the Cavs. Dellavedova comes to the ball. Backside pitch shot. The bottom for 3. Iman Shumpert.
Shoot it, Chump. The Cavs move the ball. They thought the lob was coming, but the jumper was there, deep in the queue.
10th assist so far and 12 buckets. Swarming on Nina. Lights and Galloway out for them for the first time tonight. Calderon has hit 3 shots.
I'll tell you, now you see the opponent working hard for offensive shots, and the Cavs a little bit easier on offense.
Deli feeling it, and he was short that time.
They got a little carried away with himself that time.
That's all right.
That was a heat check.
Nolan doesn't shoot a lot of those on the run, and that time...
You're right. That was the difference.
Felt he had a good look.
That was the difference.
But he's been splendid. He came in the ballgame number 4 overall in 3-point shooting. And then we go back to another point guard for the Cavs, Mo Williams, showing long-range distance.
With a bad shooting thumb, you really have to have a pain tolerance for that.
He's had that right thumb operated on twice. Once before his original foray with the Cavs, and then once in Utah after he left Cleveland. Seraphin, good low post player. Defended by Thompson. That's Jaren Grant. Really been struggling with his shot, and he knocks it down. So much for the stats that say these guys aren't shooting well.
They're right.
Last 7 games, he's only 29% from the floor, but he hit it. Shot was missed. And the rebound in the hands of Steven Spiro.
But everybody plays better against the Cavs. That's just the Cavs have to understand that's what's going to happen. They are the kingpin of the Eastern Conference. Every team wants to play good against the Cavs.
And they run out of time to get off the shots. So the Cavaliers with an excellent beginning of this ball game offensively as they shoot 54.5% and ring up 31 big ones against the Knicks in a high-flying first quarter. Hope you're enjoying it. Pre-Christmas on Fox Sports Ohio. We'll be back with the second quarter around the bend.
Merry Christmas! Go Cavs!
We got the message, Santa. The Cavaliers would like a gift-wrapped victory, but they'll gladly work for it. Iman Shumpert, boy, is he off to a great start early on this season in terms of threes. He's now 6 of 9 outside the arc.
Well, again, he has that in his game, Fred, and he works on it. And when your body feels good and your legs are strong, it's easier to make those shots. And he is a gamer. Night into night, he brings it every night.
Mentioned recently where he got that ability to strip basketballs cleanly from his older brother who used to post him up all the time. It's the only way he could defend him, by learning how to cleanly rake it away.
He's uncanny with that.
He sure is. And again, without fouling. Takes a strong pair of hands. Seraphin out there to start the second quarter, the ex-Wizard. Turns, forced that one. And the Cavaliers, well, on the defensive side, stopping that one. Williams backs out with Dellavedova and Shumpert. So 3 guards out there for David Black. Thompson and Jefferson up front. 2-man game, formulating. Shumpert on the catch. May have to go to work. Jab step. And he was fouled. In the act, should be 3. They will look at it to verify whether it's a 2 or a 3.
Well, the defender already knows that he's hit 2 shots. So right away, he's not going to take a chance in him hitting a 3rd one. And he rushed him too soon. He draws the foul. Shump to the line.
They'll be able to take a peek with the help of the replay set. It looks like a toe on the line there.
Yeah.
So that decision will come out of Secaucus. And crew chief Jason Phillips wants a headset that talks to Secaucus, not to Moscow. So now he's in touch with Joe Borges and company. And it's a 2-pointer. And again, there are referees in the replay center working tonight on replays. Let's get some additional tidbits from Alec Clifton on the connection with Carmelo Anthony and Iman Shumpert.
Well, Fred, we've heard Shump talk about the hard work he put in the offseason over the summer. He, in fact, had a chance to work out alongside Carmelo Anthony. Nothing new, given the relationship between the two. But Melo told me this morning that you could just feel it in his vibe, the way Shump spoke about the game. It was just different. He said he was just hungry, almost like he was carrying a chip on his shoulder. He goes, Iman wants to prove something after that finals loss, and he said it's going to be pretty tough to get in his way, guys.
Yeah, JR was a part of those workouts as well. In fact, Anthony kind of took it as a badge of honor, the fact that 2 ex-teammates would work out with him in the summer, and he loved sharing knowledge. And those 3 guys are all close from their days in New York. Pass wide of Williams, goes out of bounds. Derek Williams couldn't get it.
Just a little bit of defensive pressure will do it every time.
They've got Langston Galloway out there in the backcourt with Jaron Grant. Derek Williams up front with the former Cavalier Lou Amundsen. And Anthony Early as well out there for them. Amundsen joined the Knicks last year, his 10th NBA team. Record, by the way, is 12. Chucky Brown did it, Jim Jackson, Tony Massenberg. And Mo Williams was fouled on the pass. That's why the ball squirted skyward.
Yeah, they were trying to get the Knicks to focus on the strong side of the ball, but they wanted the score to come on the opposite side of the floor. Noah's drawing everybody over here, but they wanted the play to be to the weak side.
Fouling Amundsen. So it's a Mo Williams, Kyrie Irving backcourt now. First time we're going to look at that combo. Jefferson ran out of real estate. Look at the ball swing though. Shumpert, jab step again. Short that time. Hustle rebound for Galloway. Has by 9 back on D. Williams attacking, out of control a little bit in the meeting of the top 2 picks of the 2011 draft, and Kyrie Irving picks up the foul.
Yeah, the way the Knicks are without Carmelo out there, they're going to get up and down the floor more. They try to get into transition as much as possible when Carmelo's not around.
Anthony played in Sacramento last year. Felt his time with George Karl when he took over really helped him. And the Cavs and Discount Drug Mart have teamed up to offer exclusive Cavs player Fathead tradables. 2 packs are available, including Mo, Deli, JR, Shump, and more. Each pair is just $159. Shop today at any Northern Ohio Discount Drug Mart location. As Williams makes it a 33-26 affair with his first 2 points. He's sat some fourth quarters recently. Not thrilled about it, but knows that it's Derek Fisher's decision. In fact, Porziņģis has sat some fourth quarter time of late as well. Kevin Love back out there, directing traffic. Love on a switch picked up by Galloway. Nice job of recognizing the mismatch.
Yeah, and that is what they did that for. Love wanted to set the pick because he knows the Knicks are switching. And once they switch, really you shouldn't switch this situation as far as he's away from the basket. So Love calls him back. They know they're going to switch. That was lazy defense by the Knicks.
So that's the easy way out.
That's the easy way out, right.
13th foul on the Knicks already. Irving goes inside, and Amundsen drawing that charge. Offensive foul. Nice anticipation. That's definitely what Lou Amundsen can do.
Yeah, standing there, he knows Kyrie can't control his body weight that time, so he stops and takes one for the team.
Amundsen in his 10th year out of UNLV. Always been a valued teammate wherever he has been. Just goes about his business. Derek Williams cut off, had to take a tough shot, and he knocked it down. Williams has 4. He had a bunch of jewelry stolen out of his apartment this past week to the tune of $700 grand.
That sounds like an inside job to me.
Wow, somebody knew something, huh?
Right.
Kevin Love again against Galloway. Mounts in the house as he goes to work. Hook comes in, too easy.
Taking his time. He knew he had a little mouse in the house, so he took his time and knocked it down.
Kevin continues to be scintillating on those jump hooks. Best percentage in the NBA, well over 70%. Amundsen almost walks, and then he did shuffle the shoes. They had to catch him eventually.
Can't get away with it.
Amundsen and Tristan Thompson verbalizing. This goes back to the last time they played, and Amundsen blocked Tristan's shot. After the game, Tristan said, alluding to the fact that it was Amundsen who blocked his shot, and then after the game, Tristan apologized to him on Twitter, saying #be professional. So I don't know if this is a bubbling over of that or not, but a technical foul has been called on Amundsen.
Yeah, Amundsen was the one that started it. Tristan kind of continued it.
So I'm not sure if it's a double technical or not. It is both ways.
Also back in for number 6, Kristaps Porziņģis.
So Amundsen, his 2nd technical foul of the season. And for Tristan Thompson, the 5th of his career. And Derek Fisher pulls Amundsen off the floor to let the cooler heads prevail.
That probably is a good idea, because when something happens for that little bit of an action, if somebody has their dandruff riled up and they need to sit down and cool off a little bit.
LeBron James back out there against Derek Williams, going baseline, cruises inside, missed it. Here comes New York. 7-point gap. They're running. Thomas, the jump hook, and it goes. Lance Thomas has 6. The average is 9 points a game.
Knicks won't go away.
Inside Kyrie Irving, lefty no. Tristan Thompson got his own miss. Cavaliers with a reset shot clock. Pass knocked away into the hands of Kevin Love. Sends it off the glass, no. Cavaliers continue to fight. This time it's Kyrie Irving with a piece of that rebound.
I tell you what I'm seeing, Fred, when this team gets comfortable with having everybody back and getting a good feeling, they're going to be tough to handle.
Not exactly holiday greetings being handed out between a couple of former teammates. Don't read lips.
Cut his ponytail off.
always a very, very popular holiday item, the Cavaliers girls calendar, circa 15-16. You can see $10, all proceeds benefiting the Cavaliers Youth Fund. And it's always an honor for the Cavalier girl on the cover, and that happens to be Megan this year. She just found out literally this morning that she was adorning the cover of the calendar. So she just got a nod here from Ahmad at the queue, as you see the lovely ladies. Great photo shoots, and they really enjoy those. They take a lot of pride in it. And there's Megan. And keep in mind, the Cavs girls, they have to make the team every single year. It's not like you're
yeah, you don't get grandfathered in, right?
No, exactly. Which keeps that competition very, very high. Kyrie Irving at the free throw line. We know how good he's been in his career at the line, 86%. And obviously with he and Mo healthy, that helps the team free throw percentage when those two guys are in the rotation. Cavs started the night 73% from the stripe. As Kyrie makes a pair. 37-30. Knicks have been persistent so far. Arron Afflalo back out there. Tristan Thompson now guarding Kristaps Porziņģis.
No, it looked like he double dribbled.
That's what David Blatt thought. Here comes Derek Williams, cruising inside, and a foul. Assessed to Kevin Love in the meeting of the former Minnesota teammates. And this is no disrespect to Derek Williams, but remember, there was consideration among fans, hey, we should draft him instead of Kyrie Irving. Now, as it turns out, Kyrie obviously has had a much better career, but as Williams has tried to find a position. Hey, Saturday, January 2nd, the Cavs take on the Orlando Magic at 7:30. All fans will get a Mo Williams fan hip sticker, courtesy of Discount Drug Mart. Great seats are available always for every Cavs game at Cavs.com/tickets.
Well, sometimes, a lot of times, Fred, players can't take that heat on him right away. You can tell he's adjusted now to the league, and he feels more comfortable in his skin now to do what he's doing.
LeBron James missed the three ball. Loose ball foul assessed to the Knicks. It's going to be on Lance Thomas, trying to keep that energetic Tristan Thompson off the glass.
Yeah, he always finds a way to get himself in good offensive rebounding position. Once he gets you under the basket, you're in trouble. You can't let him force you underneath the basket like that, because he has the advantage once he gets you there.
Tristan was telling me yesterday he wants to get his legs more into his free throw shot. We were talking about that after practice. And I said, because it looks good coming off your hand. He says, I know. I don't understand why I've been struggling. He says, I know I got to get a little more air, and using the legs will help, right?
Right. Oh, the legs is the key to every shot you make. You have to have your legs under you.
Knocks down a pair. So he's hit his last four, going back to the Philly game, 39-32. Cavs again by 7. Williams been active with the ball so far in his stint. Attacking again, head faking, pummeled by Tristan Thompson, but a foul. Jason Phillips, as Derek Fisher wanted a goaltend. Now the three officials will converge to see if the ball hit the glass first. And they are going to score the bucket, so it's an and one.
Wow.
As they say, goaltending on Tristan. And a free throw forthcoming as well. LeBron James wants the explanation. Now, does it hit the glass first? Yep. Oh,
yeah. It was definitely on the glass first.
You can pin it to the glass, but once it hits the plexi first, you got to leave it alone. As Jason Phillips explaining to LeBron that the guys underneath had a better look at it than he did.
When you can look at Williams, you can tell he feels he belongs in this league now. But when he first came in as a high draft pick, he just didn't have the wherewithal to deal with all the pressure.
Again, he said George Karl last year really gave him a lot of confidence in their short time together. Backside J.R. Smith floats. Again, he's 2 of 2 on the J.R. float.
He really likes that shot, because most teams try to chase him off the three-point line.
I love how he's been putting the ball on the wood this year, picking his spots. Speaking of that, Porziņģis does. Crashes inside, missed it. Nice convergence by Tristan Thompson. LeBron James off his hit. Got away with it. Kevin Love set his feet. Nope, too firm. And Porziņģis with long arms. Here comes Langston Galloway finding Afflalo. Galloway got it back and hit it for two.
Well, the Knicks are just hanging around.
Yep, they are. Without Carmelo Anthony. And you'll see teams do this throughout the season, throughout NBA history. When they lose a key player, everybody steps up. On the block, LeBron James. Oh, he thought he was fouled. Jason Phillips says, I didn't see anything.
You got pushed.
Foul. And this is the frustrating part for LeBron.
Yes.
And he gets in there and absorbs contact, but he's so big.
You see, he bumped him with his lower body. If you look right around the waist is where he bumped him. You take it right there. Here's where he bumped him.
Certainly got into his space, but Jason Phillips thought not enough. As David Blatt pleading the case of his star. Jason allowing David the chance to voice his displeasure. Where's Judge Judy? Get Judge Judy over here. Back in a moment. Cavaliers basketball on Fox Sports Ohio is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. For over 30 Toyota offers, visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And by AT&T. Find out what's possible with AT&T. Call 1-800-PICK-ATT. Mobilizing your world. No tracks necessary for that train in the caboose. What was your all-time favorite Christmas gift as a kid? You recall?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard. It was a train, but it never worked. I mean, I always had to improvise going around the track because we could never get it to work. I mean, and I got the same gift 2 Christmases in a row, and it still didn't work.
Hope they had the insurance plan.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad. Here comes Galloway surveying. Williams tees it up for 3. That's not his strong suit. And the Cavaliers come away with it. Williams just a 29% three-point marksman. LeBron James backing down, hoping to get a whistle this time, perhaps. This time, missed it. Boy, he really is frustrated. Felt he was all over his arms with the defender. Rebound off the miss. LeBron James, you know he's going to go at Galloway. Behind his back, Galloway pried it loose, though. And then he goes LeBron James into the front row, right in the lap of Steve Demetriou. Long-time Cavalier season ticket holder.
Yeah, LeBron's getting.
And he took it for the team. All right, let's watch LeBron here on no call. Did he get hit on the arm?
Yeah, he hit him on his hand when he was trying to extend the shot. He's getting a little frustrated now. You got to control himself a little bit here. You don't want to get out of whack here.
And he does a good job in post game. Oh, he's going to get a technical foul. I think the last slamming of the basketball in his hand put it over the top in the minds of Jason Phillips, who let him vent for a while. And I was going to say, LeBron does a very good job post-game situations of not disparaging referees for no calls, but he lets it be known that he's frustrated.
But I'm going to tell you how I feel about the whole situation.
Right.
The league is lucky that LeBron doesn't do more of this because he gets fouled a lot and nothing really, and that was he got the slapping of the ball. But believe me, he gets fouled a whole lot, but the referees do not call it. I don't know what they're looking at, but they don't call it.
He's like Shaq. He's so big and strong. He's tough to officiate. That's his second tech of the season, number 50 in his career. Carmelo says officials have told him he's the toughest to officiate as LeBron misses the 3. But LeBron's got to be in that conversation. Porziņģis, oh, he missed it. He was too casual about it.
That's right. He should have tried to dunk the ball.
And the Latvian big man missed it. Kevin Love on the block against Afflalo. LeBron James coming inside, scores!
LeBron staying focused. He loves that angle of attack off the pass.
So give him 8, 43-38. Drop off to Porziņģis in traffic. And the rookie was fouled. Let's go back to LeBron's soaring and scoring.
Yes, nice cut inside. Porziņģis had no idea what to do with LeBron. He just figured, well, let me just jump at him. LeBron up and under for 2.
2 shots. Kristaps Porziņģis.
Just simmering right now as Porziņģis rolls in the first. Hey, coming up in the next 72 on Fox Sports Ohio, catch an encore of Access Cavaliers on Christmas Day at 2. Then on Saturday, the Blue Jackets take on Tampa Bay at 6:30, and the Cavs tip it off against the Trailblazers at 9:30. It's all in the next 72 on Fox Sports Ohio. Porziņģis with one more coming. He was coached by former Brecksville star Scott Roth last year in Spain. Roth is now coaching in China, but a Cleveland connection for Porziņģis.
In the meantime, the Cavs are only up by 3.
LeBron on to give up. J.R. Smith behind the back. Lost the handle against Afflalo. Keeps it going though. Tough shot. Short off the glass. Knicks indeed hanging in there.
Well, the Cavs are getting more into one-on-one now, instead of giving it up and getting it back.
J.R. on the floor to try and pry it loose. Does so. Took it away from Calderon. LeBron and Love. Love on a snatch.
LeBron James keeping his focus. He could have took that one-on-one and gave it up to his teammate. And Love throws the hammer down.
Yeah, you're not going to get in that guy's head. He got it right back on track. 5-point differential. Lance Thomas leaning and missing. Lopez back on the floor, couldn't get it. Lead feed for Love. Reverse touchdown. And Kevin Love was fouled as LeBron James dropped back in the pocket.
Referees are getting a little anxious and getting tired of hearing stuff out there. They're mouthing off. Another technical foul.
Lopez now.
Personal foul.
LeBron with the rebound. Up top to Love. Good shot. Opportunity for 2. LeBron taking the technical shot.
The NBA Christmas Fund is growing by
fast.
the whistle, 2,000 per, as Lopez picks it up. That's his 18th career technical.
Yeah.
And you know, early in his career, he really had anger issues. He would really get frustrated over anything that would set him off. As you see, got tangled up with Matthew Dellavedova. And over time, Robin Lopez, who has a great sense of humor, has learned to simmer down. In fact, Mo Williams, a former teammate of his in Portland, and Lopez waving to the referee as he heads off the floor like bye-bye. I'm surprised Jason Phillips didn't see it. Anyway, Mo had told him, saying, look, you got to learn to understand that things are going to happen, but everything can't be a tragedy at the time, Mo said. You're a good player. You got to be more excited about what's happening on the floor, good things you're doing, than dwelling on the negative.
Yes.
47-40.
Cavs are trying to get some separation here. Next 3 minutes and a half. Try to go into the locker room with double-digit lead.
J.R. Smith saw it coming, but over the back foul. As Tony Brown blew the whistle.
Cavaliers foul number 5, J.R. Smith. Second personal.
J.R. with a good move.
Yeah, he was around in front.
Saving himself $2,000.
You're right. Yeah. Just stand there, stay there. Don't say a word.
I didn't know he knew how to do the backstroke. As Afflalo has 2 coming. Hitting the first. So we've had, 4 technical fouls whistled so far?
Yes.
Thompson, Amundsen, LBJ, and now Lopez.
Christmas fun is building up.
You and I better be on our best behavior.
You're right.
J.R. Smith, catch and shoot. Rebounded Eric Williams. He's helped him off the bench, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
9 points.
Again, when Carmelo's not in there, Williams and Thomas have a tendency to play well.
Lance Thomas on the block. Gave it up. Porziņģis came to it. And he got the soft touch to go. So Kristaps Porziņģis has 12. They booed the selection in New York draft night.
They're cheering him now.
Quickly they are.
That's what I like about him. He stayed strong and believes in himself. Now they're cheering him in New York.
LeBron has Calderon in his shirt, goes to work. Inside, blocked by Porziņģis. He's got great timing on those. He's number 7 in the league in block shots. Ball swing to Afflalo. Ran out of room. Here comes LeBron going downhill against Calderon. Too easy with the left hand.
LeBron James out on the break. Plays it in. Calderon says, you got it, homie. I can't deal with you.
LeBron number 4 in the league in fast break points. 49-44. Lance Thomas jumps. Too much iron. Cavs control. Down the floor, Kevin Love flicks it. LeBron James was fouled. No continuation. As Kevin Love dropped it right on the hamper, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But LeBron was held. Feverish pace, the rookie from New York. KP, as they call him. With a block by LeBron James, unimpeded the next time down the floor. 49-44. Knicks really playing tough here. Shorthanded. Late in the second quarter. Let's check our Wendy's game summary in case you joined us late. Kevin Love gone off to the quick start early. He's got 13 first half points to lead everybody so far. 7 rebounds, by the way, as well. Kristaps Porziņģis, 4 of 10 from the floor, but he does have 12 points, 5 rebounds, and a blocked shot. And then Iman Shumpert, who has come off the bench in 10 minutes for 8 points, dialing long distance a couple of times. Let's go to the last foul. They reviewed it to see if it was a possible clear path foul. And they have ruled a clear path because LeBron is ahead of the defender right there.
You will see.
And it's a catchable pass.
This is a balancing act. The plays they haven't called, but they balance it with this call here. I mean, that to me is how I see it from a player's point of view.
You don't see many clear path fouls called with a pass that deep.
Exactly right.
But to LeBron's credit, and I would have to ask him after the game, and knowing him, he probably knew that. But the way he shielded the defender, too, it's almost like he knew that in the back of his mind. Is that possible there?
Yeah, well, LeBron is pretty much up on every little nuance of the game anyway. And I would imagine he had some idea what he was doing.
Because a defender that is either behind or on the side.
And he kind of pinned him there to make sure he stayed behind him.
I'm going to give him credit for thinking about that because he's so cerebral about the game, as we all know. 51-44. Off the free throws. Amundsen back out there. Amundsen out high. Afflalo, mid-range. Short though, shot he normally knocks down. Porziņģis could not save it.
Boy, I tell you, he is so long, Fred. You can block him out and he can still reach around you. It's amazing. A man with that ability, that size, with that agility.
He's so big and long, the mattress company outside of New York built a special extra-size king bed for him, and now he's a spokesperson for the mattress company.
Well, that's the American way.
A king plus. He's never had a bed that he didn't have to sleep diagonally on or stack 2 beds together. Inside LeBron James on a finish.
Nice high-low pass.
53-44, good guys, as LBJ now with 15, 9 in the quarter.
He's getting so many of those now with everybody being back and healthy.
Porziņģis triple teamed, had to give it up. Good defense by Shumpert to stay with the follow. Derek Williams leading, missed it. Great defense by LBJ. Love cannot control the tap. Inside Williams, and they'll make him earn it at the free throw line.
Fouls on the Cavaliers, number 5, J.R. Smith.
Both teams virtually same shooting. Cavs at 44%, Knicks at 43%. As J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
Yeah, going over the top. J.R. it's best to make him go to the foul line as opposed to letting him have the dunk.
So Williams has another one coming. Hey, this holiday season, stock up on last-minute gifts for the entire family from the Cavs Team Shop. Get the limited edition Cavs Christmas Day jerseys now in adult and kid sizes. Shop online anytime at CavaliersTeamShop.com. Give me a prediction for Christmas Day. Put you on the spot here.
You are?
Or do you want to think about it?
I'm going to think about it because right now what I feel and what I'm seeing is going to be a tight game all the way to the end. And the Cavs, if they are in the right position, should win the game at the end.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch those two great teams go at it.
I got to talk to Santa first, though. We got to have a little conversation.
One little wish, yeah. Leave the outside of it. Here comes Kevin Love. The jump hook. Missed it. Back come the Knicks. Porziņģis hops inside, no. Tried to get it back. Eventually does. Had to kick it back out. LeBron James reclaiming Porziņģis that picks up a reach-in foul.
He's just so big, man. It's just hard to handle him anywhere around that lane. And as he gets familiar with the NBA and how to use his body, he's going to be a tough man to guard, boy. That young man's going to has a bright future in the league if he can stay healthy.
I mentioned earlier how the selection was booed draft night. There was a shot on draft night of a 10-year-old kid who was actually in tears because they had drafted him. But guess what? The kid now has a Porziņģis jersey. Isn't that great?
Well, great story. I mean, again, you take your hat off to the young man because you know how tough it is to play in New York, and he didn't wilt under the pressure. He just kept playing, and now he's almost a hero there. They have really lifted him to a higher level in New York now.
I read articles on all the teams virtually every day. Well, every day, not virtually. And there's something written about Porziņģis in one of the New York papers every single day.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, he's
from somebody being booed at draft day.
Yeah. I mean, it's like insanity all over again. Inside, Kevin Love from LeBron James.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Interior passing gets the job done.
Porziņģis knocks down a three. In time, he had a similar shot against Charlotte earlier this season at the end of the game, and it was ruled not good, not off in time, but that one, I think, is going to count. As he's got 16 points, kept his concentration, and indeed got it off in time. So we have a 55-50 high-scoring affair at the break as Allie Clifton. We'll have him on Shumpert in a moment as you look at the Horseshoe Casino highest scorers with Love and James each with 15. Let's go to Allie with Shumpert.
Thanks, Fred. Shump, 55 points for you guys in the first, but the Knicks hanging around. How would you rate the defense here in the first?
I think we did a good job. Fell asleep a couple of times. We gave Porziņģis a couple of open looks that he knocked down with big buckets for them. Otherwise, I think we could blow this lead open.
You're known as a defensive guy, but you've left your mark on both ends of the floor so far here in the first. How have you been able to be effective?
I think my guys are just finding me. We're moving the ball. Guys are driving closeouts hard and it's leaving guys open in the corners. I've just been fortunate enough to get my feet set and knock them down.
Shump, appreciate your time. Good luck in the second.
Thank you.
And when we return, Jeff Phelps and Campy Russell break down the first half. Iman Shumpert leaving his mark, not only defensively, but also on the offense. 8 points for Shump in the first half.
Time for tonight's Lake Business taking care of business play. Sharing the ball, the Cavaliers have done well.
Yeah, that's been the key, I think, to the Cavaliers trying to develop into the championship quality team is moving the ball. Did a good job in that first half, 16 assists, 19 baskets. Now that's the way championship teams roll when the Cavaliers are trying to develop into that type of a team.
All right, let's find out what Larry Drew thought about the first half. He joins Allie. I want to remind you, Lake Business Products providing world-class service for over 50 years. Allie?
All right, thanks, Fred. Coach, 16 assists on 19 made field goals. What allowed the offense to run so smoothly?
Well, we got out and pushed the ball really well. You know, when we're in an up-paced game, we seem to get a lot of assists. We've just got to do a better job defensively. I think offensively, you know, we're going to get our shots, we're going to score some baskets, but defensively, we've got to pick it up.
Porziņģis found a bit of a rhythm. How do you make it difficult for a guy like that?
Well, we have to make sure that with him, now that he's shooting the ball with a little bit of confidence, we got to be able to touch him at all times. He came into this game struggling a little bit shooting the ball from the perimeter, but as you saw the first half, he made some shots, so we're going to do a better job second half.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, back out to you.
All right, Allie, thanks, Coach. The Knicks feel like they're in pretty good shape since Arron Afflalo had a quiet first half. He starts the second half with a bucket. He's been big for them since coming off the early injury. Kyrie Irving's fouling J.No. Mozgov ripped down the rebound. Another chance for the Winding Golders. Skip feed. Kevin Love ready. Missed a three ball.
The Cavs are playing with a little fire right now. They got to be careful with this team because they don't want to lose their momentum. They got to keep things going in the right direction. You got to make some shots.
Because New York has had some impressive road wins. They won at Dallas. They also won at Houston. I know Houston has struggled this year at home, but nonetheless, still not a gimme. Kevin Love puts it on the deck. J.R. Smith, 5 in the shot clock, wheels inside. Back tap, a punch by Mozgov. You can go back and get that one. Second opportunity for the Cavs. Cavs pulled off in the second quarter. Love sends it to 3. He's stuck in dirt.
Well, you got the floor spread. Porziņģis can't cover everybody. Can't cover the whole floor. Love is deep in the tube.
So Kevin Love 1 rebound shy of a double-double. He's got 18 points. Cavs by 6. Lopez. One-on-one with Mozgov. There's the left-handed hook we talked about, and he hit it. And again, he goes to that more actually than the right hand.
I tell you, he's pretty efficient with that shot. That was beautiful.
58-54. He's a better defender than his twin Brook. Brook is a better offensive player and higher paid. But both have had fine careers. Mozgov came to the ball, and the same result as Kyrie's foul line jumper. Porziņģis closed upon by Love. Bodied him up. Called run. Pocket pass. Porziņģis inside. As J.R. Smith saw it coming, intended for Lopez. Opening 3 minutes of play here in the second half. Irving. Finding LeBron James. Skip feed to J.R. against Porziņģis. And Porziņģis able to close on him. Mozgov out high. Second chance. Oh, don't you love mulligans? That breakfast ball or evening ball to a dinner ball.
Yeah, he got a second chance. The big fella knocks it down.
60-54. Player B is also better than player B.
Always outplays player A.
Yep. Golf reference, of course, for those of you who don't tee it up. Porziņģis jumps it and hits a 3-ball.
Man,
he's got a quick release tonight. He came in, again, 3 of his last 21 outside the arc, but he's bagged 4 trades.
You can tell the Knicks are feeling good about themselves now. They were expecting the Cavs to run them out of here, but now they're starting to play as if they think they can win the ball game.
LeBron James trying to get it back, no. Cavs only lead by a tray.
Yeah, they're going to have their hands full now. This team is very aggressive.
Afflalo crashed inside. Porziņģis too deep to shoot it. He thought he was fouled. LeBron incoming, trying to convert. And he does not! A rare miss, coast to coast.
Having a tough time.
Lance Thomas skates inside, and Porziņģis cleaned it up. So Kristaps Porziņģis has 21.
And like I said, all the Cavs have to do is make shots. Everything else is in place, but they're not making shots.
Kevin Love airs it out. He's short. Cavs down to 41% from the floor. First quarter, they shot it very well. Porziņģis came the ball roll off his leg, and the Cavaliers get it back.
A good defense by Love. Move his feet, stay in front of him, force the turnover.
Cavs only shot 33% in the second quarter. And David Blatt wants a timeout to try to get the offense back in sync. Cavs came into the ballgame with the 4th best offensive rating in the NBA. Right now in a tussle. 60-59 our score as the Knicks continue to hang right in there, toe-to-toe with the Cavs, as the rookie from Latvia has been bringing the energy. Brought to you by IGS Energy. He is 4 of 4 outside the arc.
Well, he's definitely proven that he belongs in this league and that he's going to be here for a while. He knows how to use his size. He's a competitor. He's not soft like they said he was. This young man is playing the game at a high level at such a young age in the league.
Let's check in with Alec Clifton.
Guys, remember in that walk-off, Iman told me it's just about getting better defensively on Kristaps Porziņģis. Coach Blatt saying they're not taking bad shots offensively. The Cavs aren't. He goes, we just have to toughen up defensively.
Yeah, the shots are good. They got to knock them down, though. I mean, they're getting good shots.
Porziņģis' rookie high is 29, and he's got 21 already. LeBron in the back down, taking his time. Repost against Lance Thomas. Got to hurry now. Knows the clock. Finds a cutting Mozgov. And he scored it.
LeBron doing a good job of finding the good fella. Lays it in.
with the left hand. Cavs go back in front by 3. Here comes Porziņģis. A lot of the offense going through him right now. Fights it up and down. He's a load to handle. He's got 23.
And this is a rookie.
Kevin Love attacking Porziņģis. Ten on the shot clock. Matthew Dellavedova back on the floor for the Cavs. Up top for Mozgov, defended by Lopez.
He doesn't have the same agility as Thompson does when he makes that play. Delly's got to throw that ball a little different.
Porziņģis has their last 7 points. Offensive foul on Lopez and a screen set. Wiping out Dellavedova. Let's go back to Timofey Mozgov's left-handed soft touch, our AT&T Ubers rewind replay.
You know, the clock running down, LeBron finds him cutting to the basket for the layup. Nice little nifty pass by LeBron.
Sure was. Around the hip of Lopez. So Mozgov comes off the floor. Getting a rest, Tristan Thompson checks in. Battle of good offensive rebounders now. T-Top and Lopez. LeBron James forced to switch. Now they go to Lopez on the block over Thomas. And he scored. He's 2 of 4 tonight on jump hooks.
LeBron saw it happening. Love realized what was going on, and Delly helped facilitate.
Love gets more post touches than any power forward in the NBA. About 2 a game more than he had last year. Lance Thomas, an escape dribble, and he hit it. You just got to tip your hat to guys like Thomas, who have made themselves better pros just by sheer hard work.
You're right.
He would shoot 503 balls a day and then some in the offseason to expand his range. And again, he was undrafted. Kevin Love inside. Lopez closed on it. Kevin Love miffed that it wasn't a goaltend as he punched the air. 64-63. New York tries to go in front. They have not led. But will they take the lead here? Porziņģis got in between a bank and a straight-on shot. Cavaliers dodge one. LeBron James, he'll take Calderon downstairs. No, instead he gives it up. Jair waiting the screen. They give him room. The glove. Short off the glass as he knocked it home again.
Starting to make them feel them inside. The outside game will open up once you continue to pound them inside. And that's one of their weaknesses.
Cavaliers now have outscored them in the paint by 8. 66-63. But the Knicks not going away. Calderon. Lopez from 12. Yep.
Well, they feel it now. They definitely feel it now. They feel they can compete with the Cavs.
Not getting run out of the gym like I'm sure a lot of New Yorkers thought they might with no Anthony. And a tap dancer goes for Matthew Dellavedova.
He gets around the pit, gets into the paint, nobody comes, lay it in.
68-65, trading buckets right now. Need some stops. New York up to 47% from the floor. The Cavs came in allowing under 44% shooting. 10th best in the league. Porziņģis against Dellavedova. Calderon tees it up for 3 and bangs it home.
That's all it takes in this league. That confidence level is way up there for the Knicks.
68 apiece. Second time we've been tied. Dellavedova in the lane, leads, no, too hard. Hard hand rebound for Lance Thomas. Thomas going to work. LeBron James stayed in front of him. Now they force the switch. LBJ has to pick up Porziņģis. Afflalo didn't want to take a chance for the pass inside. Now he does. Lopez against Love. The right hand hook spins out to Love.
Cavs got to get busy now. They're letting this game get into danger area. All it takes is for one of those Knicks to get hot.
Snap pass. And it's a turnover. Here comes Afflalo and an open floor foul by Matthew Dellavedova. This is why you play the game.
There's no sense of urgency with the Cavs this evening.
So they got to find some, if that's the case, as the New York Knicks were down early by 11, but fought their way back. Still have not led, but they're knocking on that door. We'll be back to the cue. Dead even at 68. Stan Love, former NBA player. Father Kevin has been here for the holidays with Kevin's sister. And I'm sure concerned right now, but knows that the Cavs can catch fire at any moment. Certainly Kevin Love doing his part with 22 and 11 here tonight as he has his 12th double-double. Kia in the driver's seat performance. Brought to you by Kia. Really working hard down low.
Yeah, really working hard and really establishing what the Cavaliers need to do is establish a low post game to open up the outside game. But again, the Knicks have found what they feel is a way to beat the Cavs. They're playing a small team. They're very mobile, and they're getting up and down the floor when they get a chance, but they are attacking the Cavs inside a lot when they get those opportunities. The mid-range game is very solid for them.
Derek Williams off the bench. Ditto Langston Galloway. Afflalo vacated the spot. Cavaliers with a freebie. Thompson gave it up. Dellavedova finding James Jones out there for the first time tonight. Shumpert there as well. JR missed it. Rebound to the Knicks. 6 times now the Knicks have had a chance to take the lead and failed.
Yeah, if they break through the wall, it's going to be a tough evening for the Cavs. The Cavs have to make sure they don't get through the wall.
Shumpert saw it coming, but a collision by James Jones and J.R. Smith. New York keeps it. Galloway, no sir. Cavaliers control it.
See, the lead has become a wall for the Knicks now. Cavs have to take advantage of that.
Dellavedova off the glass! From a brick wall to a plexiglass wall, he scored at 70-68.
He loves that little drag step, a little drag in there, and he loves that little layup where he drags you along with him, and before you know it, it's a layup.
That's such an effective year scoring in the paint. Keeping defenses on their heels. Calder on his first miss. Dellavedova inside. Thompson tipped it in. Just like an alley-oop, but he finished it off.
Attacking the basket. Dudley is setting it all up by being aggressive to the hoop.
72-68. Here comes Afflalo. Very good post-up two-guard. Going to work on Shumpert. He reached in, and that time he did pick up a foul. Trying to strip it cleanly. Let's go back to what it first looked like would be an alley-oop with Dellavedova and Thompson.
Well, because when he looked back at Tristan, watch, he's going to get a little look right there. This time, he goes in for the shot. No lob pass, but double T's in position for the layup.
Tristan says every time he rolls, he just assumes it's going to be a pass. So he gets himself in position for the rebound.
Right, and that forces, by him doing that, it forces the defense to react to him.
And Delly says Tristan is such a good hard roller that helps set that up. He says what I do, yeah, is important, but Tristan rolling hard downhill is really what makes that combination work.
You have to sell it. That's the only way it's going to work. You have to sell it to the defense.
And they're one of the best combinations of high handoffs in the NBA. Mo Williams back out there. 2-point Cavalier advantage. Afflalo now with 6. Dellavedova sends it. Amundsen did a good job defending the ball. Jaren Grant back out there, the Notre Damer. Here comes Afflalo. One-on-one with Shumpert again on the back down. Turns, hits it. So good with his back to the bucket. Arron Afflalo averages 14 a game.
Yeah, he's a very good low post player.
72 apiece. We're tied again.
Yeah, this is going to be a barn burner fourth quarter.
Now a switch. Dellavedova picked up by Derek Williams. Amundsen again closed on Dellavedova. Shutting off the 3 opportunity. They did a good job on Della. Here comes Shumpert. Has to fire. And a 24-second violation.
Very much out of sync.
And a little bit of concern written on the face of head coach David Blatt right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd have a concern also. I mean, it's been a raggedy game.
So, 8th opportunity for New York to try to take the lead.
You have to give the Knicks credit. They have made the game raggedy.
Playing at their pace. Grant missed a sweeping hook. Amundsen The horn missed the tap. Well, early sweaty palms time here at the Q. Just feels that way.
Yes, it does.
As Amundsen thought he was fouled. We are going to the fourth quarter in a knotted affair, 72-72. Kyrie will play some of the fourth. LeBron ready to go as well. Can they finish it off? We'll find out.
Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'.
Happy holidays!
Same to you, Cavalier girls. Cavaliers and Knicks again in a tight affair. The first time around here at the Q, Cavs led them by 1 going to the fourth quarter. Last time there in New York up by 7 as we head to the fourth. Cavs winning both of those ball games. Can he do it again? We'll find out as Kyrie starts the fourth quarter with Mo Williams. Iman Shumpert out there as well. James Jones and Tristan Thompson. Single-digit shot clock. Williams switches out on Kyrie Irving as they continue to switch tonight. Kyrie bumps. Short though. Thompson dug it out and was fouled. Sheer hustle by Double T.
He's priceless. The Cavs were dead in the water there, but Double T finding a way to get his hand on the ball to keep a possession. Kyrie had him the first time, but he came back to him with that cross dribble and came right back to the defender. As he gets used to playing again, he'll know when he's open.
Inside, Irving short of the glass. Thompson again, working hard. Another opportunity. Kyrie backs out. No. And Amundsen control the rebound.
Can they get the lead, Fred? It's become a wall.
Long launch. And Amundsen,
and they get it.
Nobody put a body on him. Lou Amundsen scores, and the Knicks finally.
Cavs got to fight now.
Lead.
They got to fight on their hands now.
Mo Williams sends it. Looked funny coming out of his hand. Ball goes out of bounds, and it belongs to the blue shirts. So the Knicks have had success with a smaller lineup here tonight.
Right now, the Cavs are fighting themselves, it seems like, more than anything. They can't get the offensive end going, and the Knicks are starting to creep until next thing you know, they're going to have a double-digit lead if you don't watch this.
And the Knicks are the best in the league defending this three-point line. Cavs are just 5 of 20. That's how they operate. That's even better than they do on a normal basis. Galloway overshot it. Cavs get the rebound.
They are just lucky the Knicks are not shooting well.
Knicks at 44%, Cavs at 40. Unlike them, but plenty of time to turn it around. LeBron James ready to come back in. Thompson inside against Grant, knocked away by Derek Williams. Shumpert tried to pick his pocket, poked it loose, but a loose ball foul on Iman Shumpert.
Loose ball foul. The Cavaliers over 4. Iman Shumpert. Second personal. First team.
Wasn't too thrilled with that whistle.
Back in for your Cavaliers.
You can kind of see why.
LeBron James.
They're going for the ball.
Oh, yeah, he held him.
Williams hooked him.
Hooked him. Boy. But they didn't see that one.
That was just a free-for-all going for a loose ball prior to that.
Well, Cavs got to get busy now. It's time to buckle down on defense and get that offensive lane game going.
Williams airs it out for 3. Threw up a medicine ball. Cavaliers with it. Here comes Mo Williams. LeBron's had 2 double-figure scoring fourth quarters against these guys. 11 and 12 in those 2 wins. Can he do it again? 10 to shoot. Grant leaning toward LeBron James, and it affects 3-second violation as a result on the New Yorkers.
Because you gotta cheat, you gotta slide to the side. There's so many guys out there you have to be worried about. You defensively, you just can't do it all.
As Kyrie shoots the 10. So he's got 5 points.
They need about a 5-minute run, Fred, where they can just get a double-digit lead on this team.
And rebuff them. Many times teams that spend the entire night playing catch-up, then lose the resolve when a double-digit lead goes back in the other way. But the Knicks have shown a lot of mental toughness here tonight. LeBron James switched upon Langston Galloway. Inside, Thompson met at the rim and fouled hard. Maybe a hair extra hard by Amundsen.
Yeah, just a hair extra, but at the same time,
I mean, a clean foul.
Yeah, clean foul, but you're moving the ball well. LeBron gets eye contact. Shumpert's coming into the middle. Defense has to respect him. That gives Double T an opportunity to go baseline into the middle for the shot.
And Amundsen up there to pick up the whistle. Tristan Thompson, then free throw stroke, looking better again here tonight. He's 3 of 3 from the stripe. Hey, it's time to vote for the Cavs to the 2016 NBA All-Star Game. Text your favorite Cavs player's name to 69622 or tweet hashtag NBA vote with your favorite player's first and last name. For more info, visit Cavs.com/All-Star. Standard message and data rates apply.
I'm voting for Love and James. Those are my two right there.
Yeah, and Kyrie will get a lot of fan votes again, based on the fact he's been there and a third-team All-NBA selection last year. So could the Cavs have 3? Let's hope so, as Tristan knocks down another free base. Cavaliers go back in front. That's Anthony early out there out of Wichita State, second-year player. Grant stripped by Mo Williams. Still retained by the Knicks.
Good hand. You have to keep your feet moving properly to be able to get that ball going at that speed. There's Mo right there. Look at the proper defensive move. You slide the feet to stay in front.
Mo said, hey, Shump, is that how you do it? 9 on the shot clock. Williams came to the ball. He's been very aggressive here tonight with the ball. Now Grant, good slasher with the ball. Picked up by Tristan Thompson. Trying to get to the rim. Slops it up there, no. Amundsen a tap, and it goes around. Amundsen has that knack, though, boy, of trying to get to loose basketballs. LeBron James. One-on-one with Derek Williams. Takes it inside. Pump fake, blocked by Williams. Great D. Swings a pass out. Perimeter passing. Right in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Zips it back to LeBron James. Everybody's touched it. But a lot of clock burning off. LeBron knows it. Sends it. Trick.
Well, his jumper's flat tonight.
He's 6 of 17 overall. Got to get back on D. Williams will back down. Williams and Mo up to the task. How about that?
Mo Williams. He thought he had a mouse in the house, but the mouse grew up fast.
Inside Mo Williams, fouled by Derek Williams. Sometimes those mice have the final word and say, I don't need a trap.
Right.
I want that basketball.
The mouse grows up fast. Mo Williams with the steal in the low post. Cavs up by 1.
To you by AT&T. Find out what's possible with AT&T. Call 1-800-PICK-ATT. Mobilizing your world. Well, Santa may have to arrive in town in a swimsuit if this keeps up.
Yeah, where this weather's going.
Reindeer will be sweating, boy. Sweaty hoofs time, if you will, here at the Q, as the Cavaliers have had great fourth quarters from LeBron James against them, as he had 12 in the fourth quarter the last time in New York in this game, 11 in the other game when the Cavs came from 13 down to beat the Knicks.
Well, you're going to need one tonight the way it's looking. But when you look at it, the Cavaliers were 4 of 6 in the first quarter from the three-point line. Since that time, 1 of 14. That's basically the problem, that the ball is just not going in the basket on a consistent basis.
LeBron James against Galloway. Will take him downstairs. Taking his time. Pump fake. Created space, and he scored with the left hand.
Now, that was a real mouse in the house there. LeBron knew it, took his time, laid it in.
77-74. And a holding foul on Mo Williams. So the Cavaliers pick up the whistle. Their second team foul. LeBron James with his first bucket of the second half. You see what he's done fourth quarter wise. Number 1 overall in points, as well as plus-minus rating.
Trying to keep fresh people on LeBron. Takes Williams out, put Thomas on him. Trying to keep somebody fresh on him.
Afflalo. Ivan Shumpert digs in defensively. Tilting that way, Mo Williams. Same result. Afflalo turning to the baseline.
Well, that's his shot. When he's in that low post position, he wants to turn back away from you because that's his shot there in that position. He's done that 3 times this evening.
Kristaps Porziņģis checks back in. Irving with left hand short.
He got bumped.
Now New York with it. Porziņģis has had the hot hand for him. Toe in the line. Afflalo missed it. And a rebound. A fortuitous bounce for New York. Another chance. Afflalo wants it on the post up.
Game has a funny feeling, Fred. I don't like it.
Shumpert on a strip. Here comes LeBron James. So Shump 2 out of 3 and strips without a whistle. LeBron again, pipes it up.
No, that was
again, no
foul.
whistle. It looked like he got low bridge. Here comes Galloway. Spins it up, no. Knocked out of bounds.
But then they call a foul on that.
LeBron saying it's just ridiculous. 2 no calls. 1 with Irving here.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, man.
Let's see this one. He was hit there.
Oh, boy. What do you have to do to get a foul? And it's starting to happen almost every game for the Cavaliers.
And that is a case where a guy as big as strong as he is, not knocked off his spot, I guess, but I don't know. Foul's a foul. Shot was clanked by Afflalo. 77-76.
Well, this is something the Cavs have to learn how to deal with.
Off one leg, he scored it.
The one-legged jump shot, mid-range game. Mo Williams knocks it down.
So Mo has knocked down a couple of shots tonight. He's got 4 points. 11 players have played for the Cavs tonight. Afflalo again in the post-up. Chopper bang to the floor. They let him play. And Afflalo hits it. Wow. He's got a dozen. 79-78.
The ball game is on now. This team is competing. You kind of felt it coming, Fred. The Cavs got to beat this team tonight. They're not going to give it away.
Past the halfway mark of the 4th. They go to Tristan Thompson. He'll back down. Calderon. Dellavedova. No. Short. Rebound to the Knicks. Cavs continue to struggle outside the arc. 24 points. Or 24% rather. Here comes Porziņģis. Drops it off neatly to Afflalo. And he scored it. The Knicks running their offense very well here tonight. 80-79.
The Cavs got to quit complaining to the referees and play the game. They just complain, and they're losing their focus.
LeBron James switched upon by Porziņģis. Will he try to drive it? Goes to work inside, short. Porziņģis in his 7'6" length coming in handy there. Backside of Afflalo, feeling it for 3. Short. It's either been a post-up or nothing for Afflalo. Ball was kicked by the Cavaliers.
Boy, they are feeling it now.
Yeah, Calderon is up, slapping 5s, and we're in this thing. Afflalo, boy, I tell you, that is not a flop. That's a heavy collision there. 80-79, Knicks lead by 1. Tough one here at the Q. Difference of 1. As the Knicks' biggest lead has been 2. Cavaliers led by 11 in the first half. Our Spitzer Auto Group game summary as Kevin Love has had a consistent night. 22 and 11 in 29 minutes. He's 8 of 16 from the floor. Kristaps Porziņģis with 23 as he's 4 of 4 from outside the arc. And then with one of his patented putbacks. And then LeBron James trying to get it going here without the foul call.
Right, and the problem is when you have to get it going and you have no rhythm, it's tough to get it going. And the Knicks are playing hard, so they're making it difficult on the Cavs to get into a rhythm.
You can see what the Cavs have done since the torrid three-point shooting starts. Thomas misjudged it. Cavaliers with it. LeBron's only gone to the free throw line 3 times tonight.
Yeah, he's been fouled about 5 times easy.
It's not because he's settling for jumpers.
Got to execute your plays.
Now here comes Kevin Love in a post-up against Afflalo. Leaning that way is Thomas. Maybe a jump hook again. No. A repost, in a little deeper, goes to work, and he was fouled. Kevin Love will shoot 2.
And that's what it's about. You got to have patience now because they are very small. Anything in that paint, you got a good opportunity to get free throws out of it or it's basket.
What does the repost do?
Well, it gives you a chance to keep your position. In other words, most defenders are going to get a hard defense on you. And then the repost, it puts them in a negative position because you can re-establish your position.
The Monsters face off against Grand Rapids this Saturday at 7. First 10,000 fans get a Monster ski at courtesy of Constellation Energy. For tickets, call 216-420-0000. Visit LakeErieMonsters.com or go to any Northern Ohio Discount Drug Mart. The Monsters are presented by Constellation Energy. Love makes it 80 apiece. Porziņģis was cut off down low by Tristan Thompson. Afflalo, other block this time. Galloway sends it and hits it. Langston Galloway for a 2. So the young man who is a second-team all-rookie selection last year as an undrafted free agent makes it 82-80. Again, they switch on LeBron James. Galloway about third or fourth time as he's tried to defend LBJ. This time face guarding him. LeBron going to work with left hand. Taking his time. Love swings it. Dellavedova will attack. Up top. Thompson scores it. Nice patience that time on the deluge.
Yep. It was a nice lob pass. He couldn't get the dunk, but he kept his composure.
82 apiece. Cavaliers could use that sixth man from 20,562.
Yeah, they're starting to rev it up now.
Afflalo had it knocked away. Look at Shump dig in all over him. Afflalo, a bailout timeout. He needs some air.
He was suffocated by Shump.
But to Afflalo's credit, he did not want to take a chance on a turnover. But not often do you see times out called on a one-on-one scenario. But Shump put the proverbial blanket on him. And Afflalo said, you know what, with 4 seconds on the shot clock, we need a timeout. We'll be back. Cavaliers in a tussle.
It'll be an exciting final 321. Cavaliers and Knicks all tied up at 82. Welcome back to Quicken Loans Arena, everybody. Jeff Phelps along with Campy Russell. Cavaliers have had trouble shooting the ball tonight, Campy. How do you fight through that and win this down the stretch?
Jeff, right now, I think the Cavaliers are playing a phenomenal defensive game. What they have to do now with the next couple of minutes is they have to make shots. And if they can do that, Jeff, they put themselves in position to win.
We'll be talking all about it coming up right after the game. Join us for Cavaliers Live, presented by Liberty Ford. David Blatt, the players in the locker room, all coming up as the Cavs trying to win their 6th in a row, fellas.
All right, guys. 4 seconds. Keep in mind on the shot clock as the Cavs will try to tighten the screws here. Pass wide of Porziņģis. That's hard to do. Here comes Dellavedova. LeBron James crashed inside. 84-82.
They come up with good defense and get a layup from LeBron.
Coming up on 3 minutes to play, Derek Fisher up near the timeline with his play call. Most of the 20,652 on their feet. Calderon had to give it up. Thomas slops up there. Rebound to Kevin Love.
Good defense by Love, not the foul.
2 stops in a row. LeBron James going downhill. He attacks. Oh, he got a foul call.
I wonder. He got a foul call. I can't believe it, Fred.
Stop the presses at the Akron Beacon Journal.
It must be Christmas. Yep. Porziņģis doing a little bit of a, he cut in instead of cutting out. And LeBron gets a layup off a good steal by Delly. And then he gets inside. He gets fouled 2 or 3 times. He finally gets the call.
LBJ hits the first. He's 4 of 4 from the line. 85-82, good guys. Nearing a double-double. God bless. As he continues to be superb at the line over the last 15 games. 84% plus. Cavaliers lead by 4 now.
Each possession so important.
Here comes Afflalo. Each team with 3 timeouts. Afflalo again backing down, continuing to work. Stripped by Shumpert off the leg of Afflalo. Dr. Shump right on the money again.
Shumpert is the best I've ever seen at getting the ball before you can bring it up to shooting position. Amazing how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but his hands are so quick. Best hands in the NBA.
Sometimes you can't see them, they're that quick. Wow. What a battle going on between he and Afflalo. LeBron James, money time, forced to switch. Love now against Lance Thomas, long arm defender. K-Love sends it short. Good box out by Porziņģis. Here comes New York in a 4-point gap. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Can the Cavaliers hang on? Porziņģis wanted it, didn't get it. Thomas the same. Afflalo backs it out against Dellavedova. Delly digs in. Afflalo dribbling, going nowhere. Spins into a pass. Thomas closed upon. Flips it up. No! Rebound to the Lightning Golders.
Defense, defense, defense. Cavaliers are on the move on defensive end.
Listen to this crowd. Trying to will home the Clevelanders. They're all on their feet. LeBron James had it pried loose. Costly turnover. Here comes New York. Afflalo on the give up. Love didn't buy that pump fake from Calderon. Has to stay on Calderon. Jason Phillips says a 20-second timeout for Derek Fisher. Understanding the significance of this possession. But boy, coming out of the timeout, Cavaliers with a vice grip.
Yeah, they did a good job
of sequences.
Sorry, Fred. They did a good job of cutting everything off. They wouldn't let them have anything penetrating, and that's what forced the defense, the offense, to back off. And once they backed off, then they were just looking for something. And this was too much dribbling right there by Afflalo. Way too much dribbling. Let the defense set. Really didn't have much to do but take a desperation shot.
And this is really a heck of a defensive unit that David Blatt can now get into with Dellavedova out there, with Thompson, with LeBron James, Shumpert. Love certainly has held his own here tonight. And obviously can give the Cavs offense, but they made him take a tough shot. New York's gone scoreless over the last 2:51 with a couple of field goals, 2 turnovers in there, and 4 possessions.
Well, think about it. If your offense is not working, the only way you can win a ball game is to defend and try and get to the foul line. And the Cavs have done that here in this second half rather. They've done a good job of using that defense to keep them going in the right direction.
Now 12 seconds on the shot clock this time. You can almost keep your eyes affixed to Shumpert and Afflalo, and you'd be entertained.
Exactly right. That's a very physical matchup right there.
A very talented scoring 2-guard Afflalo, and we know what Shump's about defensively. Afflalo came to the ball. Sent it. Bricked it. And Shumpert knew his man, he's not as effective from the wing 3 as he is from the corner.
But he's getting tired, Fred. Afflalo has been the one that's been keeping him in the game. He's getting tired. 3-point shots are hard when you're tired.
LeBron James inside. Oh, shaking the leg. LeBron James, 88-82.
The weak side, a little late getting there. And LeBron James sends the thunder from the sky.
Here comes Thomas. Cut out by Love. Afflalo, great ball movement. Boy, Thomas really kept his head.
Yeah, he sure did, because he could have thrown the ball game right out the window with that play.
Afflalo doing a great job moving without the ball that time, 88-84. Knicks, a gallant performance here tonight without Carmelo Anthony. Will they foul? Doesn't look like it right now. They're going to take their chances here. They'll have to play the foul game eventually. Inside, LeBron James gives it up. Shumpert fires. No. Thompson couldn't control the rebound. Here come the Knicks. 4-point game. Galloway short. Rebound of Tristan Thompson. And a Cavalier timeout unless it's a foul on Kevin Love. A late whistle.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it's a foul on New York.
Yeah, it's New York. Afflalo.
Afflalo picks up a foul. That was a late whistle, too.
Going inside. Love doing a good job defending the play. He reaches in from behind.
At the line shooting 2 shots. Tristan Thompson.
And that was a foul as he hooked Kevin Love, but it's Thompson who gets to the line and hits it. Afflalo fouling Tristan. So T-Top continues to be perfect at the line here tonight. Whatever adjustment he has made using his legs has certainly worked.
Well, you know, Fred, This game has a funny feel to it. It's almost like the Cavs waited for this to happen so they could get themselves in position to possibly win the game. But they really have played sort of nonchalant until now. Now all of a sudden they are putting forth the effort on both ends of the floor.
Well, that's what championship contenders do. That's what teams that expect to go deep in the playoffs do. San Antonio does it. We've seen Golden State do it this year. And the Cavaliers at home, that's why they find themselves with a 12-1 home mark. And really, over the last couple of years, have been almost unbeatable in this building. And a 90-84 affair, but Iman Shumpert's value certainly predicated on the defensive end and has been all over here tonight with 3 strips, had the block shot. He just gets in your grill.
Yes, he does.
Watch him again here against Afflalo. 3 times with a clean strip. I'll have to ask Shump how he likes his strip steak, if it's a medium rare or what. Maybe Pittsburgh medium?
Yeah, Pittsburgh medium.
Like you do? You can see the timeout situation. Cavs do have a foul to give, which is important here. But the Knicks with just 2 points over the last 3:57, as the Cavs have outscored them 10-2.
Well, again, defense has been what they had to hang their hat on all night. But offensively, they just couldn't get it going. But they found a way to let that defense win them a ball game, and they put themselves in position to win now.
Cavaliers, the best in the business right now, and outscoring opponents in the fourth quarters of games. Almost +3 a night. And it's come in handy again here tonight. We were tied at 72 to start the fourth. So they've outscored them 18-12.
Yes, the last 7 possessions, New York, 1 for 5 field goals with 2 turnovers. I'd say that's solid defense.
Cavaliers' defensive rating is going to improve again, holding them to 36% shooting. Afflalo sends it. Emblematic of the battle with Iman Shumpert. As another stop, and Tristan Thompson was fouled. Shump's not a pitcher, but I'll tell you what, his ERA is pretty darn good here tonight.
I'm telling you, he's been pretty solid for the Cavaliers on the defensive end. And again, a lot of teams try to go small against the Cavs, but the Cavs have been game to hang in there tonight.
And Knicks fans have seen this kind of defense from Shump. That's why it was a high draft pick out of Georgia Tech by these Knicks. And I remember Campy Russell leading into that draft. He said, watch out for this Iman Shumpert guy. He's a great athlete. He's tough as nails. And Campy nailed it. He was the 17th overall pick. Remember the 2011 Kyrie Irving, Tristan Thompson draft. Had the torn ACL that short-circuited his season. But has always been as tough as nails at the defensive end of the floor. JR feeling no pressure. As the Cavs try to go to 19-7 with 5 ticks left. And now that they're finally healthy.
Yes.
And they foul LeBron with 2.5 seconds left, sending the King to the free throw line for free throws 6 and 7.
So this was a victory well earned by the Cavaliers. They did not shoot the ball well. They played really a raggedy game, but you had to give the Knicks credit for that. But they found a way to beat the Knicks at their own game tonight. And the defense hung in there when they had to have defense to win the ball game.
Finally a chance for head coach David Blatt to exhale and smile a little bit. LeBron looking to get to double-figure points again in the fourth quarter. Boy, that free throw stroke is locked in. We were talking about that the other night after the game. Oh, he definitely feels like he's locked in, and he takes it personal now if he misses one. Shorts. 91-84. That's the only thing LeBron James will take personally here tonight as the Cavaliers, a wine and gold winner the hard way, 91-84, but gift wrapped at the end, a 7-point victory And the Cavs now go to 13-1 at home. An Eastern Conference best of 19-7. And temporarily take a 3-game lead over the rest of the pack in the East.
Yeah, they're doing it again. With 82 games, Fred, you're not going to play everything a crystal clean game every time, but you got to win ball games. And they found a way to win, and the defense is what did it tonight.
So now the Cavaliers head to Golden State. Too bad that game's not televised. Oh, that's right. ABC does have it.
Oh, man.
We'll be back. Stay tuned for Cavaliers Live postgame. It's coming up.